What up, ladies and what up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, the Supreme B Man, and I'm here with
the ShadoKing,
and he's here with me to play some Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and we're gonna be talking about Marvel's Civil War, and at the same time, we're gonna be trying to break each other's faces with our favorite characters in this game. I wouldn't turn up the handicaps if I were you. Just leave it like it is. As you can see, we don't have too many characters to be messing around with, so I haven't really unlocked everybody. And we're playing this on the old ass Xbox, the OG system in the day.
Super OG.
Yeah, super OG. So I'll just be playing a set of characters. I'm not gonna be in any order.
I got like a small contingent of the Avengers.
Yeah, I got
almost new Avengers type thing because they got Wolverine on there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do kind of a minor X-Men type deal going on here with a little bit of Spider-Man on the side.
You would get Spidey.
Hell no shit. I mean, that's just, you know, my default. You know what I mean? So let's jump into this topic about Marvel Civil War. So ShadoKing, what are you expecting to come out of Civil War? What is your level of expectation, if I say that right?
My level of expectation is through the freaking roof.
Oh, really?
I'm excited for all the comic book movies coming out this year for specifically different reasons. Like, I'm excited for Batman vs. Superman because Trinity.
Right.
It's Batman vs. Superman. It's a new Batman. It's a bunch of different like that. But I'm excited for Civil War because just one, it was actually the comic that got me into reading comics.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I think it was 2.
Mm-hmm.
See, for the longest time, my expertise on these characters had come from TV. I was just watching stuff from TV. I was watching the X-Men 90s series, the horrible 90s Avengers series,
the Incredible Hulk,
and then
Spider-Man,
the occasional like Ultimate Avengers movie, Ultimate Avengers 2. And then, Ultimate Alliance came out, and I knew a little bit about these characters, but not a lot. And then Ultimate Alliance 2 came out.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize at the time that I was playing
the Civil War story.
Civil War. So I researched, and I was like, okay, well, if this is what it's called, let me just look it up and all that. And I did. And I found it. I found it in the library.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a friend who had all the copies, so I read like maybe the main story, not even all the side stories that came to it, just the main story.
Mm-hmm.
I was blown away. Oh man, I was like, what?
I think mostly where I stand in was with a homie of mine that even ShadoKing knows, Crimson Chris.
What's up?
And he had gave me the books to X-Men. Oh no, not X-Men, Civil War. And I checked them out and I looked at it and I was just like blown away at the story behind it, because it literally, unlike the cinematic movies right now, in the comic books it involved everybody. X-Men, Fantastic Four, the Avengers, the Incredible Hulk, everybody.
Only people wasn't there. Boy, Hulk was in space at that point.
Yeah, you're right though.
Hulk was in space
because they had
Hulk and Thor were gone
right after.
But it was like right after they launched Hulk into space, Civil War happened.
Yeah, right after Hulk disappeared.
Guardians, they weren't a part of it. And
no,
wasn't a part of
they didn't even know.
But what started it off with, and I won't give too much away because I really, literally want people to read this story before the movie comes out.
Right.
But something bad happened. Due to a team of public superheroes, they were trying to film their own TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Something extremely bad happened, and shit just hit the fan like so hard.
Right. 0 to 100.
So 0 to 100 real quick.
Real quick.
And the government, they had to deal with the Hulk destroying Las Vegas, which is why they sent him into space. The Illuminati sent him into space. Then they had to deal with that, and then right off of the cuff of that, you have the destruction of that school and a bunch of kids die.
Yeah. And that's basically the premise to why the government wants to control superheroes. They want superheroes to basically register their name, their powers, their social security number, even who they're related to the government, so that the government can give them the okay to whether they should be active or not.
And you already know, like, that was just going to raise so much hell, and then I think what made the conflicting sides was, of course, the whole Hulk and all that stuff, but Iron Man was there at a funeral for a kid who died in the thing.
Right.
And you know how Iron Man is.
Right.
Takes the way of the world on the shows and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And this lady spit on him, talking shit to him and all that stuff.
Right.
And, she basically blamed him. He was like, I wasn't even funding it was the Runaways or New Warriors?
I think it was the New Warriors.
Yeah, it was New Warriors, and I wasn't even funding it. Well, you fund this crap with the Avengers and all this other stuff. And so that right there, that key point of her blaming him and giving him something to think about, came with the whole register and all the other stuff. And then once they announced it hadn't even gone to Bill yet. But S.H.I.E.L.D. was fun to go for it anyway. And Nick Fury was missing. So it was Maria Hill. And this is my first really introduction to Maria Hill at that point. And I was not liking her at all. I did not like her at all. Like, no, hated you. I don't like you at all because of
her attitude towards superheroes. It was like she was jealous of them. She was almost like Amanda Waller.
No, don't even put her in that category.
I'm going to, because literally you have to think about it. I mean, look at it. They're both in that category.
Well, yeah.
Of like trying to be an authority figure and trying to control super beings at their whim, because she basically had the finger. I mean, in everything, because Nick disappeared and Iron Man wasn't quite yet there.
Yeah.
At the top of S.H.I.E.L.D. yet.
Her being active director, she wouldn't have just was going to enforce it anyway. So long story short, everything happened. Shit got heated. Cap was like, "No, we've held these identities for a reason. It's tradition. This is how it's been for the longest. And you finna break that tradition. And because Iron Man got blamed, he backed it. And basically, I think his identity was known at that point. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ooh, wow, I'm getting wrecked. But so he didn't really care. He sided with the government, and then boom, you had the sides. The sides were set, and heroes either got with the program or they sided with Cap. So, without giving too much away in the comics, things went from bad
to even
worse. With the death of a beloved superhero. Right. And things just got rolling. It just got continuously worse. So, taking that away, I was blown away. Okay. And then it's follow-up story. Like, I was already intrigued in Captain America, and I sided with Cap in that story. Right. But the follow-up with the death of Cap, with the death of blah, 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 and his storyline, and who to come and who. I was like, oh, okay. So Captain favorite character right there, boom. So when the Captain America first movie came out, so excited because I'm like, okay, boom, Captain America, we got him. So that being said, here we are, years later, and we're about to get Civil War movie. Now it's not going to be the same like the comics. It's not. It can't.
Which is kind of sad to me, because I feel like that. you have the material right there, but I know the reason why, because all the properties are not with Marvel, like the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, and whatnot, who play a huge role in Civil War, because the X-Men, a certain event, a certain Marvel superhero who is now in the Marvel Universe had affected the Superman in the X-Men, in the worst way.
Yep.
By completely eradicating almost their entire species.
Yep.
So it's pretty crazy.
No more mutants.
Yeah, so if we had gotten that, I think Civil War would be more impactful than anything that any comic book movie would ever have, period. But what we got right now is fine. You know what I mean? We'll just take it with a grain of salt, as comic book fans as we are. We're still going to see it, no matter what.
Yeah, so I'm excited of how they're playing with it. A lot of us asked the question of how do you top Winter Soldier? A lot of
with Winter Soldier 2.0.
Basically, how do you top Winter Soldier? One of the greatest comic movies of all time.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, one of the greatest comic book sequels of all time. If you think about it, twos in comic book movie franchises have like some of the best movies. Spider-Man 2 was fucking amazing. The Dark Knight was fucking amazing.
Right.
Captain America 2, Winter Soldier was fucking amazing.
Right.
Even X-Men 2, now that we stand, that was even better than the first one. So it's like twos come back with like a vengeance.
You're right.
So it's like, how do you top?
Actually, I'm gonna say 3 because this is the third Captain America movie.
Yeah.
If you look at it.
So I'm like, how do you top that? And then you say, oh no, we're doing Captain America versus the Serpent Society. And then during the meeting they had. No.
You're right.
And then they changed it. Oh no, it's Civil War. Like, you was messing with us?
Right. So
what was he doing? Was he humping him?
I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what Iceman be doing. But anyway, yeah, man. I want this movie to work. I want it to be, because right now everybody is like not with Marvel because they're getting tired of their movie franchises because they keep blowing out movies left and right. I
say those people.
I mean, as a matter of fact, now we had Deadpool, we're getting Captain America, we're getting Doctor Strange and possibly Gambit. In X-Men Apocalypse.
It still hasn't been confirmed.
That's true.
Gambit movie is slated for October this year.
Yeah, so it's slated, but that doesn't mean it's going to be good. I feel like it's going to be X-Men Origins Gambit in some type of way. So,
hell, the Power Rangers movie was slated for this year, and look, it's coming next year.
You're right.
They're filming this year, so it's still not fair.
It's completely worth it though. That's as close as Iceman gonna get ever. Oh god, no.
But yeah, and then look at what we do have. We've got Team Cap, which is Cap, Falcon, Hawkeye, Ant-Man, Scarlet Witch, and Agent 13, which is Sharon Carter.
Right.
And then you look at Team Iron Man, which is Iron Man, War Machine, Black Widow, which is extremely surprising to me when I first heard about it. And then you got Black Panther and Vision.
Right.
And possibly the Wall Crawlers, the third. So, just looking at that lineup, oh my goodness.
Now, who do you think? I'm gonna go on and shoot you with this.
Oh, I'm sorry. And Cap has Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Which
I'm gonna hit you with this question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which side are you on? I obviously know, but just to let the people out there,
man, y'all.
Personally, give your reasons why you picked that side, right. And then I'll hit you with mine.
So in the comics, I was Team Cap, and I agree with Cap saying that superheroes shouldn't have to reveal their secret identities.
Mm-hmm.
Because look at what happened with Spider-Man when he revealed his identity. Not like a week later, Aunt May and Mary Jane almost got attacked. Or something like that.
No, as a matter of fact, Aunt May ended up going to the hospital.
Yeah. So it's like, that's like the dumbest thing you could ever do. It's like Batman going... It's like Superman being a dick whenever Batman pisses him off and going on Twitter like, Batman is Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Game's over.
Pretty much.
That was an injustice with these guys. But like, it's like, that's stupid. Why would I reveal myself and put my family in danger when, I can just keep doing what I'm doing and be good.
Right.
So that was my reasoning for being with Team Cap in the comics. I agree with him saying that we should be able to keep our secret identities. Now, and I'm saying it like I'm a superhero, which I am. But the reason I'm Team Cap in the movie, which the focus is put around Bucky,
right?
Which I'm glad they're doing that, which changes the story up and keeps it simple and makes it make sense. There's a line in the trailer that I'm sure you've all seen by now. I'm sorry, Tony. I wouldn't do this if I had any other choice. But he's my friend. And then Tony replies with,
"So was I."
And then everyone's like, "Oh no, the feels." I'm like, but y'all realize that Cap is almost 90-something years old, almost 70-something years old. And so is Bucky. And they fought together in World War II. And then here's a guy that he's been in a work relationship with, fighting against aliens and Hydra and all that stuff and Ultrons. They had like a work relationship that they were work buddies. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Totally fine.
They were work buddies. So, work friends, yeah, sure, but here's a guy that bled with him, fought with him, killed with him, and he lost trying to save him. Now that he has him back, do you really think he's gonna let anybody hurt him?
No,
so,
I don't think so. I don't think that's what.
I'm on Team Cap for the movies because of friendship, literally.
All right, friendship. The number one anime trope I've ever seen is
friendship no jutsu.
Exactly.
And because I'm a huge Capcom
you got the '90s outfit. I don't know how you got that. Oh damn,
I love '90s.
I didn't know that. Anyways, I guess it's my turn to answer the question.
So yeah, whose team are you on?
Okay, check it out.
Both in the comics and in the movie.
Okay, look, in the comic books, I'm not even gonna lie. I was with Iron Man on that mode a little bit. I was actually 50-50 because think about it. Realistically, these superheroes, I'm imagining this from a human standpoint. We got these superheroes who's got these massive amount of powers, like Hulk, for example. Just imagine the Hulk. You see what he did, you see what he can do. Lifting mountains, tearing buildings with just a single thunderclap, and just causing massive destruction. And, he's not registered, and he probably wouldn't even want to be registered. You know what I mean? So, imagine if, we could put him, on a leash or something like that, or maybe get him to calm himself down in some way. But then, I started to realize that revealing yourself is a big problem, because that's when I realized Spider-Man was having the worst luck of his entire life, and I was like, my all-time favorite superhero was getting screwed because he revealed who he was and what he who he was representing on top of that. And that the fact that he became Iron Spider and all that other stuff. But after the whole Civil War thing, his entire life flipped upside down because of it.
Brand New Day and the whole Mephisto thing.
Let's not jump into that garbage. That's what made the whole story even more garbage. And then Superior. Let's not even jump into that. But as for just that the fact that Spider-Man went through all that,
I'm in Boy Scouts.
And I went with Captain.
You knocked the optic beam out. Didn't you see that?
Yelp. Yes, sir. As you can see. Man, I didn't even know I had that outfit. But anyway, as for the movie, I'm all about Captain America. I mean, I'm right there with you, ShadoKing. I mean, literally, I think, if you're with somebody who your ride or die partner, I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, literally, it's like Macho Man and Hulk Hogan. You know what I mean? That's exactly what I see from Bucky and Captain America. It's like Macho Man and Hulk Hogan, like literally the mega powers. So, and then, of course, Iron Man's going to have some feelings or whatever. But at the same time, if you watch Age of Ultron, Cap and Iron Man were about to cut each other's throats.
They were.
So, literally...
Cap was like, don't do it. Iron Man's like, I'm going to do it anyway.
So, literally...
And then Thor comes in like, I put you, he's alive, I did it.
Exactly. So, to me, I feel like it's just going to... I think Captain America is in the right for what he's trying to do.
This is in no way saying that we don't like Iron Man. We love Iron Man.
I enjoy Iron Man.
I love all the
suits.
Awesome.
Hulkbuster suit,
but
so hard.
And I can kind of understand his reasoning if they go with what I think they're going to go with in the story, saying that it was Winter Soldier's fault that his parents got killed. Then I can understand his reasoning.
Yeah, do some research, folks, and look that up.
Yeah. I can understand his reasoning for going after Winter Soldier. Fine, but I still side with Cap. But I can understand his reasoning, and even then, we all know that just like Batman vs Superman, they won't be fighting for the entire movie.
No, they won't,
because there's always somebody else in the shadows pulling There's always someone else in the shadows pulling the strings. And there's going to be a bad guy faction that you're going to have to fight. And it's going to take that one young, well-rounded mind to say while everyone else is fighting, hey guys, I'm just up here web swinging and we're actually causing a lot of damage and people are getting hurt. I'm gonna just go save everybody. And if you want to help, you can, but you should just keep fighting if you want to. But I'm over here saving people like we're supposed to, because it's our job saving people. Whip, swing away.
So you feel like a certain spider is going to become the key player to end it all?
I really think he is. But then there's also the other factor too, Black Panther. We don't actually. Yeah, he's on
Iron Man's side, but that doesn't mean he's with Iron Man.
No. If anything, I'm thinking he's just neutral. He's just being there like, hey, you know what? I'm going to just salvage you right now because I think that Bucky may have stolen something. That's why I kicked the shit out of him in the trailer. BAM!
Yeah, I feel like it's all because of Hydra and because of what they've done.
Hydra puts the blame of everything
on Bucky.
So,
and literally, because Bucky is like the only one that they can capture and actually put their hands on, unlike some of the other known key players that was in, the other Winter Soldier movie. So,
the blame goes on everything goes to Bucky, and I think that's going to be the sole thing to get Black Panther involved and all that stuff. But I really think it's going to come down to, I hope that they make Spider-Man the moral center and get him to be the actual voice of reasoning. And come together. Now, as far as deaths go in this movie,
can we not spoil that one?
Oh no, I'm not going to spoil it. All I'm going to say is,
okay,
there's a confirmed death. That we know about.
Yeah.
If you think logically, you can kind of follow the story of Captain America from First Avenger, Winter Soldier to now. You confirm that someone's going to die. Now, there could be 2 more possible deaths throughout the movie that pertain to key characters. I won't give them away, but just be on the lookout for those.
Okay.
In case.
So, okay, here's the last question for sure. What do you where do you think they're going to go with in the next movie? I mean, obviously in the Civil War comic, it led to Avengers versus X-Men.
Yeah.
But here, well, not necessarily straight off the bat, but it was somewhere around there.
Dark Reign, Siege, all
all the little middle filler stuff. But eventually, it came to X-Men.
So you calling Siege filler? Holy crap!
Yeah, I'm literally calling it. I'm calling it filler, in my opinion. I mean, I know it was a critical moment after Civil War, but to me, it was just filler because a lot of people came back that was supposed to be. Okay, anyway, I'm not even finna rant.
Yeah.
But anyways, hey, what's up? Where do you think it's gonna go after this? Like literally, we know what which movies are coming out or slated for the next couple 5-6 years now. So, where do you think it? So who's next?
Who's next? Obviously, there will be a brand new, completely brand new team of Avengers by the end of this movie.
Right.
Honestly, oh crap! What was that supposed to be?
Oh, you didn't catch it, so I ain't gonna worry about it.
But no, there'll be a completely new team of Avengers. Now, I don't think they'll be led by the Shield. There will be a Shield in there, but if you think about it, as far as being a leader, there's only maybe 3, I think, that could actually lead the new team of Avengers, which is over here.
Okay.
War Machine, because I think Iron Man is definitely going to stay out of the game once this happens. He'll fund it, but I think whatever happens at the end, he'll be so scarred that he'll definitely give it up at that point until Infinity War.
Right.
War Machine could lead the team.
You think they're gonna go with that choice?
I would hope so. He has the military background as a leader.
That's true, but think about it from the movie standpoint, and as the company itself, Marvel Studios and Disney,
Falcon could lead
will
the
they
team.
do that?
Because he's spent time with Captain America.
True.
Black Widow could lead the team.
True.
If she remains as a member of the team. But as far as after Doctor Strange, I think Doctor Strange could lead the Avengers. I think he will.
I think he would be a great foreseer
going into Infinity War
as the second in command. Maybe.
My assumption of the team going into Infinity War, it will be. Oh, and Black Panther could lead too, but it will be War Machine, Falcon, Black Panther, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, possibly Black Widow, and that's it. Now, I didn't name Hawkeye, I didn't name Vision, and there's a couple reasons for that.
Okay.
I think Vision, possibly,
right,
is going to end up in space.
You think he's going to go see the Guardians?
I think he's just going to be like, you know what?
I'm done with this. He's going to be basically.
Humans are done.
He's going to pull a Dr. Manhattan
and just fly away. Maybe, I don't know. And then that'll be a great lead into who who gets his hands on that Infinity Stone in his head. Now Hawkeye, and this is kind of going back to a spoiler. I don't want to give away too much, but I don't think he'll be a part of any team by the end of this movie. Right. Because of what I think is going to happen. Right. I won't say it, but yeah. So I think he'll be like, just come in, flip, shoot, and be done. I think he'll just go back to retirement or until he's needed again. So that's my team of the Avengers, who I think is going to be leading up to meeting Thanos and getting their asses kicked. So, I'm sorry. There'll be a Captain America on the new Avengers. I won't say who though, but they will be. Okay. But yeah, no, I think this new team, they're gonna save some stuff in the first couple things in the movie, and then Thanos is gonna come, or somehow I know they'll meet Thanos, and he just lays waste. Okay. Lays waste. Okay. And then and that's the end of part 1. Okay. Then part 2, or part 3, whatever. Part 3, part 4. I'm hopefully predicting old Avengers, new Avengers, Guardians, Defenders, all coming together to stomp down Thanos.
Okay.
Because they've slated there's going to be, 68 people, 68 total characters?
That's going to be nuts.
In Infinity War?
That's going to be nuts.
And that's in between 2
That's
going
to be nuts. That's going to be crazy.
So you cannot tell me that you can't fit all 4 of those teams, the only teams you got, into a story like that. Now, by 2020? By 2020, if y'all acquire 2 more teams, oh my God!
Yeah.
But it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But still, anyway, that's just my prediction for Civil War and Infinity War. Honestly, guys, I'm extremely excited for all these movies. Everything's coming out.
As well as I am. Well as me.
We're reading a comic book
verbatim
on the big screen.
Yeah, we're basically getting to see it in motion.
Yes,
so getting to see how it works.
I'm just so excited for all of it. Now this is the part 1 on here is a bit long, I know, but I'll do a follow-up discussion that being part B on my channel.
I'll put it in. Put your channel in the description so people can follow it and check it out
in depth
on what may happen and what could possibly happen in the future of the
after Infinity War.
Yeah, so be staying tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you enjoyed this little Let's Chat.
Thanks for watching me get my ass kicked.
Yeah, pretty much. It was pretty much one-sided, but we pretty much was discussing and just being nerdy and just being, just being 2 guys who just love comic books and chatting it up. So
I love nerdy stuff, man.
Yeah,
this is a great time.
What year is it?
This
ShadoKing
is the age of geek.
Age of Geek. That's literally what this year is. This is the theme of it. So
that's it. I'm ShadoKing,
and as always, what they need to do, ShadoKing.
Yo, stay nerdy, Nashville, and take care.
And always, it's coming from your boy, the Supreme B Man. I will see you guys next time on the next video, and peace.
Peace. How long was that?
About 32 minutes.